Getting deeper into autumn here, and it's getting harder and harder to catch my roses coming into fresh new blooms. So, a little less interesting time to look at roses, right? However, let me draw your attention to some of the foliage and stems in my greenhouse here, and you tell me if there's anything that catches your attention. And I'm probably cheating a little bit here when I focus right in on these beautiful red stems of Rosa hugonis. If you know a little bit about rose species and you were looking at this, you might have at first mistaken this for Rosa sericea pteracantha, and I will include some pictures of that species right now. That one is noted for its winged thorns. There's a cultivar called Red Wings out on the market. And something really distinctive about Rosa sericea pteracantha is that unlike all the other species roses out there, its white flowers have 4 petals, not 5. So, interesting. Rosa hugonis, on the other hand, back to the subject at hand, is beautiful early in spring with bright yellow flowers. So I've always valued it for that, but I've never seen these kinds of thorns on it. And I guess botanically they're actually prickles, but we can call them winged thorns, and it's because they have those sort of red elongated wings that go down onto the stem and just make a really beautiful visual display. Maybe the reason I haven't seen it before, I grow my Rosa hugonis from seeds, so it's quite possible I just never saw them in this mature of a state before. I usually sell them as quite young plants. I had one in the garden, I never saw this on it. So what I'll be doing on this one is I'll be keeping it, taking cuttings from it, hope to preserve it in my collection, but I just wanted to point it out as one of the interesting features of roses, that you don't just have to look at roses for their flowers. I mean, oftentimes there's beautiful hips, of course. This time of year you can catch the hips of Rosa rugosa and many other species looking beautiful in the garden. Sometimes you can look at them for foliage, as is the case with Rosa rubrifolia, which I keep in my garden for that reason exactly. And obviously you can look at other distinctive features, the hips of, for instance, the Rosa roxburghii, or the chestnut rose. So use a little imagination. You can usually find some way to appreciate your roses other than just for their beautiful flowers. All right, thanks for watching today, and if you have any questions, drop those below the video.